label on the vial says tubocurarine.
That's the one that poisons you, right? That's the one that stops your heart?
I think so. Because isn't the first one Soparil? To knock you out?
So couldn't you just... Huh.
Because didn't we find...
Couldn't you use adrenaline to get the heart pumping?
Wasn't there a chemical we found that counteracts tubocurarine?
Yeah, they might be Soparil.
Yeah. No. Wouldn't
Oh, no, that's a cure to, Soparil's a cure to Radical 6.
No, Soparil's the KO.
That's the knockout one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a cure to Radical 6, technically.
That you die?
No, you get knocked out.
Now get up again.
The muscle relaxant. Oh, wait. Yeah, so it just relaxed. It just stopped your heart from beating?
Yeah.
What if she
First they knock you out with Soparil, then they inject you with so much muscle relaxant that you just, like, stop.
Yeah, but that vial doesn't look empty. So maybe she only took enough to knock herself out so that
I'm pretty sure it instantly uses the entire thing in one shot.
Oh.
You're looking at the label, I think. The liquid wouldn't be the vertical inside there.
Oh.
No, those injection guns use the entire vial instantly.
Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck.
Earth. What was was that Earth last time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug.
What? No.
I get the needle mark. Why is there also a circular cut in her neck?
The pin.
It cuts a circle in you, or they just jammed it so hard into her neck it cut her skin? Like
No, I think it's
pushing it against her.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, if you pulled the gun, maybe it like,
I don't think it's supposed to stab a circle into your neck.
Maybe it pushed down. I don't know how this injection gun.
They might have jammed it against her neck so hard it cut her, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It looks like I feel like it's supposed to be a welt, not a cut.
Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
Where were you on?
Well, like, no, if he was the one who killed Luna, I don't want him to go and fucking kill the rest of the people. Jesus.
Here, watch the body while I make more bodies.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient.
You guys are bad at the buddy system.
Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Wait, what?
Do you know what that means?
Like resuscitating a dead body?
Well, trying.
All right.
Resuscitating?
Although CPR is pretty hard with a mask.
Yeah.
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all. And as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said. Or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters.
You didn't go check it out immediately? That's
apparently
odd.
Not. We wouldn't want to find out who the killer is by catching them.
If any sound is being made in
Sure be inconvenient if this needle monster that attacks people encountered the armored man and was spotted.
It's also odd that, like, you would think you hear a noise in a place where there's literally no escape from, and you wouldn't go check it out immediately.
And you also have 5 minutes to wait before you need to be anywhere. But instead of checking it out, you just stood there?
No, we were 5 minutes late. He was there at the right time. We were all 5 minutes late.
No, he had 5 minutes.
Oh, is that what he said?
He said that he was at the warehouse with 5 minutes before our waiting time.
Oh.
So he had 5 minutes to go check it out.
Yeah, the cyan door literally just opens directly into the crew quarters.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck it, I'll just stand here instead. And ignore the screaming I heard.
Yeah.
As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure.
That's when you first suspected, not the scream?
Yeah, right?
I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
So why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately.
Why didn't you bring her to the fucking infirmary?
Why didn't you call for help while resuscitating with that mouth you can't use?
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
or again...
Doing chest compressions and then call for help, which you've established that voices carry through walls, because it's how you got there.
Also, if you brought her to the infirmary, it actually has a,
Save people's life machine?
no, it has the, thing. The...
Oh, yeah, the paddles.
It has the paddles. You could have literally done the best
Oh well.
resuscitation.
Are you telling me he's the murderer?
Yes.
As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence.
But you weren't giving her oxygen because you weren't providing artificial respiration, you fucking idiot.
But...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you.
There's also 3 other rooms. Alright, fine. We'll play this game. The
May I say something?
next person who shows up to this crime scene without being called to it is the murderer.
Yeah, I mean, there's a decent chance.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
She's hella dead. Her skirt's ripped.
She also has a circle with a stab in the middle of it.
Well, I mean, yes.
They both technically do now have a circle with a stab in the middle.
If it says that she has an injection on her, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Maybe.
Someone would be like, oh yeah, how was I supposed to notice that?
After all the stabbing.
And all the low poly, like...
What if Luna has, what if they found Alice's AI core? And cut it out.
The weapon.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, was there a weapon there before?
Yeah, there was a knife sticking out of her chest.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Remember the knife? They're arguing about the handle of the knife.
Oh, right.
Like, you think it's a knife, not an ice pick? I'm like, shut up, feet. It's
Right.
a really stupid, pedantic point to have about the murder happening.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
Okay, you're just being annoying now,
Yeah,
Fee.
why are you being a fucking...
What?
What?
Like, we've been doing this entire time, and suddenly you're like, I'm gonna take every question like it's literally directed towards me, like I'm supposed to know the answer.
And we're just saying shit. Like, this is how the thought process works, Fee. You do the same shit all the time yourself.
If they had it, then why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
Is there?
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think.
It's exactly as long as you think. It's 180 seconds.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good.
Well, we should probably ask everybody to empty their pockets and make sure no one has the knife, because that's like not something I want everyone to just have access to.
Before we went to... we were talking to Dio, we looked at our watches and said we have 5 minutes to go. Right?
Yes.
So Dio's not the murderer.
Why?
Because Dio was with us.
The entire
At
time?
the time of the murder.
Okay, so it's Clover.
Because we had 5 minutes to meet up with them, right?
Right.
We were like, oh, we got 5 minutes to go. That's the time that Kay said he heard the scream, was
So-
when we were talking with Dio.
So then it's Clover who did it. Because Clover must have assumed that
Because
Luna
Alice
had killed
is dead,
Alice.
and Quark is unconscious,
Yeah.
and Luna's dead.
But because we came to the same conclusion that Alice probably did, which was that, hey, wait a second,
Right,
this
because
thing was moved.
Clover, which is proven to be a murderer in the past, when she thinks that the person close to her is dead, killed. So yeah, it would make most sense for it to be Clover, because that's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Snake's dead. Stab everybody. Stab, stab, stab. This is weird. How did this one small child overpower everybody? I don't know. It's just an actual police officer here, but let's ignore that.
Like,
Conclusions without any evidence are useless.
and he was like 7 feet, too.
They were tall ass people.
Like,
Didn't she kill Ace and Seven?
yes.
Jesus.
Ace is like 6 foot something, and 7 was like 7 foot something.
I don't think face blindness works on tiny pink women.
Yeah. I don't think face blindness works on axes. Like, you know there's an axe right there.
Oh no.
So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with.
No.
Save that brain space for something more useful.
No, I think we actually have pretty good
No,
conclusions.
yeah, I think we came to the right conclusion here.
Well, I think that about covers it.
It's like, well, better not think about this too much, I say, as the murderer. We shouldn't think... It reminds me of how when you play Resistance, whoever the spies are keep wanting to move on to the next phase as fast as possible, and if they win, you'll have very little discussion, because they're trying not to have discussion, because you'll find out that they're spies.
We clear?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet, which actually we need.
Please, take this with you.
Thank you. He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandon her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
Let's put it on our other wrist.
No. Put the murder bracelet on purpose.
Wait, does that mean that Phi can go into one room and then we can go into the other room and do the AB game?
It might. I'm not sure.
If we could just spam it out and
we
just
haven't
be like,
made it back to the AB game since murders have happened yet.
because we could just be like ally, 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 and then just like spam the points until we succeed.
I'd be surprised if you ever get that far. I think that whenever a murder happens, you're gonna die before an AB game happens.
Oh, don't die before a freaking next room happens.
I think the room will happen, but I think the room might happen, or we'll walk in and everybody's dead. But I don't think we'll do the AB game. I think we'll die post-room if we make it to the room.
Okay.
I know, it's just... He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
If you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
What? No, Jesus, I wasn't trying to kill myself. I was just kind of bummed out. Like, what the fuck? Kay, what's wrong with you?
Right.
What are you, a killer?
Yes.
You were just alone with the body for 25 minutes.
I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God, what the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry.
Say it.
This is my fault.
Say things.
It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
Just
Say things.
say it.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Oh. Oh shit. Tamioji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left?
Fuck. Wait, we
4
just...
minutes to find Quark.
We spent 20 fucking minutes talking about this dead body.
16 minutes.
16 minutes. Did we seriously?
Apparently.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move.
I'm surprised that Kay didn't ask, like, hey, does anybody have, like, the bracelet for Alice?
Wait, no, the Alice, Dio has it.
Yeah, but does Kay know that?
I don't know.
Because Kay's, like, relying on this bracelet to exist to go into his own door.
Shh.
But he wanted to remind us to not kill ourselves.
Listen, we're about to watch an old man and a child die.
Maybe they're already dead.
Oh shit. I mean, I kind of expect it.
Why are we doing this slow ass? Just bring us there.
We need the map more in the last game when we kept going to new places and we didn't know where it was, but we keep going to between 2 places.
Yeah.
It's like we get it. It's the other floor of the same room.
Oh shit, they're open now.
Well, it's a good thing we stopped when you were falling asleep because we're still another hour in now and we still haven't made it to the ending or a room. Holy shit.
5 minutes remain.
Well, now we have to go to 1.
Doors closed.
Or die.
You're late. The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
We're not even paired with you.
Yeah, right.
What?
Well, Kay is. Probably
Okay.
young Kay.
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
Wait, what?
I thought he had it.
I thought he had it.
How'd you lose it? It's been like minutes, and you didn't move.
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Vi pulled it out of her pocket.
Did she steal it or something?
Yeah, wait, what?
I could have sworn he had it.
I thought he had it.
The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Vi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being.
I am a robot.
Sick burn, bro!
3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind,
We literally can't control that though, and we have a minute.
Yeah.
Come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
Is it a Tin Man joke?
Yeah, it is
Did he need a heart or a brain?
He needed...
I always mix up the Scarecrow and
Scarecrow
the,
needed a brain, the Tin Man needed a heart.
Ah, wow, that's actually a Wizard of Oz reference.
Yeah.
That worked. I guess it's on accident, probably.
Probably.
but
3 minutes remain until.
Okay, you can stand in the doorway and wait for them, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's...
But you do need to go in there or you die.
Yeah, just stand in the doorway.
Assuming you have flesh to inject in the first place, Kay. I still can't tell.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
What? Wait, what?
He's
What?
in my pocket.
If he fucking pulled like a kid out of that hat, I would die.
The way he's holding it.
Yeah,
like
he's just
toppling
he's
over.
like, I have a baby, and he just pulls his hat off, and it's a baby. He's like, ah, and he just puts the hat back on. He's just like, I need to keep it alive. Like,
It's a hat baby.
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
wait, what?
When were you told that?
When were
by
you
who?
told that? By who?
That's not the rules.
That's never been the rules.
Did you know you were going into this game?
No one outside of the
Well, Tenmyoji and Quark went in here on purpose, apparently. Remember?
right. They were contacted by Zero as well.
But we were kidnapped because we saw the scene where we were kidnapped.
Yeah, wait. Why were we kidnapped?
Yeah, some people are kidnapped.
Are we
and some people
filler?
are here on purpose.
Did you put us here as filler because we couldn't find enough people to?
Oh no, we're Lotus this time, where we're here for no reason, and everyone else is important.
Oh shit.
That was the biggest that was the biggest surprise, was getting to the end of 999 and realizing that Lotus basically has zero reason to be there, besides being related to someone who was once in the Nonary game. That's her only reason she was there.
Yeah.
She wasn't there to serve a particular purpose.
and that's
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth.
He's lying, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sure he's
Oh,
pulling.
yeah.
It's like one of those earlier seasons of Survivor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was it Danny Fairplay? Is that
think
his
so.
name? Or Johnny Fairplay?
It's something
Where-
Fairplay.
Yeah, where he fucking they have family friends or family people show up, and the challenge is you get to spend time with your family if you win. And instead of a family member, it was his best friend that showed up, and his best friend's is like, "I'm sorry, your mom's dead," and they're all sad and crying about it and shit. And then the other people kind of let him win the challenge, and then it was revealed to the cameras that they were just lying. It's like it's the most memorable thing that ever happened in Survivor, I think. I haven't watched that show in like 15 years.
It's been still going on.
Still on. It's still on. I think they still do 2 seasons a year.
I don't think they managed to get off the island yet.
That's not how it works. It's not lost.
It's always set up like it though.
But I absolutely think Dio's based on that idea. So I think that he's lying about a baby for fake sympathy just to move people along,
Oh yeah, probably.
basically. But he shouldn't even have to, because frankly, we all die in a couple minutes here if we don't go in the door. Like, at some point, you literally can't do anything about the situation anymore. You should spend the last hour searching for Quark instead of talking about the bodies.
Yeah.
But they just ignored the whole time limit part to focus on people that are already dead. And now 3 people are gonna die because of it. Congrats! Yay!
Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside.
About how I'm lying to you.
Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him.
What does that mean? What do you mean don't listen to him? We have to go in the doors. That's not a lie.
I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please.
Why does he have to believe you? He should want to go in the door because he'll die.
If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid.
Oh my god.
If I lose, it's all over. Please.
It makes sense as a larger strategy move of like why to help me survive the whole game.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense for getting through this one door because you shouldn't have to convince anyone to not get injected to death.
Yeah, shouldn't you be saying this when you do the AB game where someone could take points away from you and it could kill you?
Exactly. You know, like one of those secrets that everyone's always sharing and they're like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Temioji told me something and I can't tell you. I'm like, God damn it, Clover.
Kay turned to look at me and Phi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes.
I'm not
It's
human.
not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
That's a weird condition to have. We need to all not die, and we're making deals about it?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors.
Does he think we're going to kill ourselves?
I think so.
What the fuck is his... He's the only one that needs convincing to go through a door. Everyone else is not stupid, presumably.
I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
How is that not... I'm so confused by the script of this game right now.
What do you say?
Did we ever indicate that we were not going to go through the doors?
No.
Because we're going through the doors.
Everyone's going to be simultaneously injected with poison if you don't go through the door. And the only way to save yourself is to go through the door. It's not like you're killing somebody to go through the door. They're already getting injected no matter what, and your choice is to die with them or not die with them.
Yeah.
And that's like, you can't search this facility in 2 minutes and make it back through the door.
I don't know, you can do a lot of things in this game in 2 minutes.
I mean, yeah, the time dilation element, yeah. But I'm so... The whole script right now, I'm just so confused by. This is the most pointless attempted drama moment ever.
Yeah.
The decision is yours.
No. I can't do that.
Fucking Sigma.
Are you kidding
Are
me?
you actually going to kill yourself? For no reason. It's not going to save them. Sigma.
I don't...
What the fuck? Remember when visual novels had choices in them?
Remember when people said...
Remember when you could do things in them?
Remember when people fucking yelled at us and was like, no, Virtue's Last Reward is gonna have some good-ass writing, and we laughed
We'll have
about
the
it
best script of the trilogy.
because we thought that there's no way that anybody who wrote 999 could write a single fucking
yeah,
competent
we're
thing.
learning things today.
Yeah, you people are idiots.
We're learning that we were right.
I don't want to ever fucking hear a single Zero Escape game's good. I'm done with it.
Well, I mean, they probably won't make another one.
Well, people also keep telling me, no, the third one's the best one. I'm not following this.
No one has ever said that.
People are saying
everyone
that.
keeps saying that one's the worst one.
People keep saying like, oh, well, 3's better than 2.
Isn't there a 4th dangling grandpa now?
Probably.
Also
There's
a
probably,
shooter, I
like,
think.
3 dangling grandpas. There's a VR dangling grandpa. There's
You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
no. We're asking you to follow the game.
Sigma, you're a PhD student. How can you be this dumb?
Like, seriously.
It's basic information.
It's
really basic.
Are you the kind of person who won't play blackjack if there aren't other people at the table? Like, if people go like, oh, I can't afford to play this round, I'm not gonna play. Are you gonna also be like, yeah, I guess I won't play this round either? No, you just still play blackjack if you have the money, you fucking idiot. There's no reason why you have to quit.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Sigma, you are literally killing Dio and K.
Right? He's killing people.
He's literally killing people because K has the most pointless deal ever he's making for no reason that Sigma and Phi also have to go through here, which seems like the most pointless deal ever because anyone would go through the door because the alternative is to die fruitlessly. But instead Sigma's like, no, I'm not gonna go through. You get to die with me, Dio.
Yeah,
it's like a suicide pact all of a sudden because they can't find Quark when they could all live except for those two people and Quark.
I mean, you're right. Quark isn't people.
I'm so mad at Sigma right now.
Quark is a parasite.
Oh, he's the worst character in the game.
Me either.
Phi? Phi?
Wait, what?
Phi, you tell us to betray people.
Wait,
Phi, you tell us to betray people for our own gain.
Oh my god.
And you're not gonna fucking go through the door of non-suicide pacting?
Is this how bad the fucking
Is this
forced
ending?
Yeah, this is the ending, and I think this is why it's so bad. Like, you had to force this stupidity so you can have an ending for some reason.
It's like...
Why do you need these endings?
Between our last escape room and now, it's been like 3 to 4 hours of non-stop, all building up to this climactic, completely batshit, bullshit, nonsensical ending.
No.
They've had like 4 hours to build to this, and this is what they got. That's like a movie trilogy of time, and it all adds up to Suicide Pact for no reason.
It all adds up to, I just want to do an escape room.
They're just gonna stop living. They're gonna kill themselves. That's what this ending is?
I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Oh my god.
Phi.
Idiots.
Yes! Yes, Dio! Yes, they are. Drag K into the door. Maybe he's stupid and weak or something. I don't know. Maybe he's just not that strong inside of all that armor.
You could just knock out me and Phi and then just throw us into the room.
I guess, technically. As long as we don't do the next AB game, they'll be safe to eventually wake up and solve the room.
Yeah.
1 minute.
They're not showing up.
Until chromatic
You literally
doors
wasted
close.
all the time with this pact
I
argument.
see. I suspected that would be your answer.
What the fuck? Kay, so you wanted them to die? And you're just looking for an excuse to kill Dio? By being like, I'm gonna join the suicide pact.
You leave me with no choice then.
Is he gonna knock us out?
My apologies.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it actually happening? Gurk.
Wait, that's the sound you made for Gurk?
Gurk.
She was like,
Did we actually get... Is he gonna throw us in?
in a minute?
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Okay, so Kay's not 1000% crazy, and not 1000% stupid. He just magically knew we were insane. And it was like, I gotta de-insane these people by forcing them into this room for no reason, because they're too stupid to want to live. And Kay somehow knew that. Almost as if he's written by the same person and knows what's going on in other characters' heads because it's one writer making the whole game probably. So he knew how bullshit the other characters were. It's like, I need to make a pact to make them not kill themselves here for no reason. I fucking We're reaching peak levels of like people when people were like, Keith only doesn't like this because he's with Andrew and he would have liked it if he played it alone. I'm like, really? You think I would have gotten through this fucking moment? And would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
A plus. The guy that, have you seen me play Andromeda?
Yeah, if you think I'm sitting here being the catalyst for like negativity here, no, it's called the game. The game is the catalyst for the negativity. It is doing it to itself.
Like, I get it. It's people in the audience being like, well, I like this media and I like you. Therefore, I think you'll like that. And just the transitive property of liking things is what the lack of logic that is used there. Like, it's usually like, I like this thing and you're my friend, so I think you'll like this thing. And that's the only logic involved. And that's the fucking logic people use to recommend Assetto Corsa, the fucking racing simulator. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, that's the type of, that's like, that kind of sentence is followed by that kind of game recommendation. And I'm like, what? Why you didn't think about this at all?
I'm just confused by people who like are blind.
So
to
when
this.
they're proven wrong by that, and it turns out that I don't like it, then there has to be a corrupting factor involved. Then they couldn't have just been wrong.
I'm even more baffled by people thinking at all this is good. Like it's not subjective. That's the thing. This isn't a subjective whether or not you can't. It's not a what's it called? It's I'm trying to think of a good.
You're trying
example.
to say it's objectively bad or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, okay, this is like Transformers. You can't argue Transformers is a good movie on any capacity. It's just we all know and accept it's bad. Like you can't. There is no argument to explain why Transformers is actually secretly a good movie, or like there's some hidden mystery gem thing we didn't realize that made Transformers genius. The movie is inherently garbage from start to finish, from the first line to the last line. It's all shit. Virtue's Last Reward is the same way. The moment you start this game, it is shit. And the moment you end this game, it will still be shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
And it's fine. It's okay for it to be shit.
It's pretty much all just really, really low-level writing. And people cite the fact that there's game reviews that say that the writing is good. But
by who?
But
you mean game journalists? The people that don't have any credibility?
I just mean like game reviewers have never been good at judging writing in everything, which is why it's, according to critical consensus, the best story ever told by video games is BioShock Infinite.
What?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's the most praised and highly reviewed story-driven game like ever made.
Not BioShock?
Specifically praised for its story. Yeah, people think that BioShock Infinite's even better than BioShock. If you look at the critical consensus, that's how good game reviewers are at reviewing story.
How?
Because they're not movie reviewers, they're not any other type of reviewers, they're product reviewers that are used to being like, yeah, press joystick, move good, and there are lots of hours of content,
well,
good game.
Okay, movie reviewers are also product
you look at these
reviewers.
games, yeah, but they're narrative-focused product reviewers as opposed to game reviewers, which 1 out of every 15 or 30 your games is suddenly like, oh, this one has a narrative focus. I know things about structure and acts and character motivation. I'm an authority on this subject.
I am.
My last 7 reviews were about Super Meat Boy and shit, but fuck it. I'm gonna just step it up and review this 50-hour epic of a story.
Well,
I can do that.
I mean, how many game reviewers get a chance to do that anyways? Because, you know, so maybe they do film reviews on the side. I don't know.
Like, the standards don't make... It's just...
I just don't
it's
trust...
not within their skill sets. I can't trust game reviewers for story.
I just don't
ever.
trust reviewers. They're not people that are credible, and they never will be credible people because they're tainted by biases, and you can't untaint them. Like, that's that's the thing, is like reviewers are just you pick the one that says the thing you like and you go with it.
It's a really weak argument because people are always like, well, I found somebody who agrees with me on the internet, therefore you're wrong. And I'm like, that's not arguing against my point, though. You're just saying somebody else also thinks what you think, and that's not the same thing as me being...
Yeah,
that's not a counter argument.
And that's what I'm saying about like people who do reviews of anything. Like, they're all wrong, you idiot. You're just picking the one that you think is right because it says the thing that fits your narrative. They're all wrong. They have no fucking clue what's going on because they're not the person who made the damn content. If you didn't make the damn content, you can't sit here and like objectively say whether or not this was intended or not intended. Like, I would have to ask...
I've lost the thread of where you're going.
The point is, like...
I don't know why we're talking about authorial intent now.
Okay, because the intent here is that this person has no fucking idea what they're writing, and the only way that we can validate this is that if we could ask the guy and be like, did you actually honestly say that these people were going to commit suicide for no fucking reason? And he'd be like, yes, that was my plan. And then we could all go, see, Zero Escape is a terribly written series. He doesn't even understand why that's a bad thing.
It doesn't matter if it's intended or not. Whether he intends or not doesn't change whether or not it makes sense.
Sure it does.
No?
If he intended it, it means like it's all bad. It will always be bad forever.
Well, if he intended it, that means he's like the Evangelion guy that's like resents his audience and being stupid on purpose, as opposed to doing it on accident.
Would you ever say that the Zero Escape guy resents his audience? I would never.
Cue scene where they're like, I have all the answers to all of your questions. Boring. Gag his mouth at the end of the last game.
Do you actually believe, Dio?
What the fuck is wrong with you? No one cares. It's so irrelevant to everything whether Dio has a kid. We're all going to die. Do you believe Zero Jr.? That's the real question. Also, are you fucking unconscious or not right now? Because they're having a conversation.
Yeah.
He didn't tie you up. What even happened? I wish there was animations in this game so we could tell what's even happening right now.
Wait until 3.
I genuinely can't tell what's happening right now. Like, I will say I've seen a clip of 3 and I'm like, oh, they're moving. I think I've seen animations in that game. I'm like,
no.
oh shit.
I can't wait till they don't show animations when we need them the most.
Do they think that all of K's crux of his saving people was that he thinks Dio has a kid, therefore all of us have to not die so Dio's kid can live?
No.
And not just that we're all gonna die? Like, this is fucking asinine.
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Your characters are stupid.
Kay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain.
What?
What a weird fucking sentence.
Goodbye.
10 seconds remaining until chromatic doors close.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside of our door. Fi and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
Oh, we gut punched them?
Punched both of us?
Wait, you guys-
So we're both winded, and then he carried both of us in here?
Sigma, you are jacked as fuck. How did you take a gut punch with your rock hard abs and not...
Also, we're winded so much that we can't do anything, but we're having a conversation
Yes.
out loud with our mouths that we need our non-windedness to exist.
Yes.
Alright, fucking, I give up.
1, 0.
Did he make it?
Well, here.
Chromatic doors closing.
I'm still not convinced the bracelet works on him.
Well, I didn't hear Dio shouting, so...
Unless he's Junpei. I still think he's Junpei, I just want to be right.
Oh my god, if he was Junpei, at this point, that'd be hilarious.
Not quite able to walk yet, Fi and I crawled out of the secondary door.
What? You could crawl, though?
The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly.
He is a robot.
Might be. He carried both of us.
Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
What? Your feelings?
Is this going to be the future we saw where she hugs our pecs and we explode? The first ending that we got, but we got it. It wasn't an ending. It was a premonition of an ending we got like immediately.
Well, we
in
got
that first path.
Yeah, we got Sigma's ending, but oopsies, that's the final ending of the game,
we can't do it yet.
do it
but
yet.
we got the premonition of her exploding in our pecs.
Yeah. Yes.
The only time that they draw Sigma besides his kidnapping, seemingly.
I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Temioji, Clover, Quark. I hope they were all right. Somehow, but... I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fi finally stood up.
Fi,
We
Nolly.
should go.
Should we?
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed.
Oh, where are we going?
Do we get to do an escape room now? It's been so long.
Fucking hope so.
It's been years.